Yo, just want to do a quick video. I was talking to a friend of mine, Aquila, and automatic versus manual when it comes to truck driving. I'm gonna tell you like this. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna tell you what other people say first. Other people say you're not a truck driver if you don't have a manual transmission. Other people be like, I'm not driving an automatic. That's lame. That sucks. That's this. That's that. Me personally, after driving a manual transmission for 6 to 8 months or 7 months, or however long I've been at Swift, manual transmissions are good if you're an OTR driver. If you're OTR and you, because what you're doing is the only real time you're shifting is when you go into a city to pick up a load. After you pick up that load, once you get out the city, you on cruise control. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to worry about shifting no gears because you're on cruise control. But if you're in the city, especially like LA or Atlanta, Chicago, Illinois, where they always doing they've been doing construction in Chicago. I think before I was born, before '79, and they ain't finished that shit yet. But I'm all for automatic transmission. Also, if you're an owner op and your main expense is fuel, to me, automatics are good as well because the computer is perfectly shifting your gears so efficiently that your gas mileage, your fuel mileage will improve. You know, people say the automatics don't pull for shit. Don't pull for shit, but if you're on an operator, your main thing is that bottom line. And if you can, oh yeah, don't turn right there, driver. You got old Bess sitting right there. And if your bottom line is to make money, and your biggest expenses is fuel, and you can get an automatic transmission to shift your gears for you, so you won't have to, and you know that it's going to shift them gears more efficiently than you would, then I say why not? Again, your bottom line is to save money, and I think automatic transmissions can save money because you can't shift as good as a computer. I don't care if you've been shifting. Now, of course, you're gonna get people on here like, I would never drive an automatic and da 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 da. 3 minutes, I've shifted at least 20 times from 8 to 7 to 6. Look, I'm stopped in traffic right now. Now I gotta go ahead and put it back over in third. Traffic gonna move. I gotta go from third to fourth. Hit high, go 6. Traffic gonna stop again. Gotta back down. 3 minutes, I probably shifted at least. Oh, you cutting off the lane? I'm like, what that driver doing? At least a good 15 to 20 times. And that's just so I can maintain speed, distance, and all that other stuff. I'm not sure why this person is not moving. All right. So, like right now, since I'm doing this local shit, I'm all for automatics. If I can get me an automatic transmission and driving this traffic, it'll be 100,000 times more easier than shifting gears. So I just shifted 2 gears right there. Just shifted another gear right then. And I'm in 6 and I'm only doing 20 miles an hour. Traffic is picking up. Shift another gear. Traffic is starting to slow down. Hit the brakes. Boom, downshift to 6. Boom, downshift to 5. Downshift to 4. Traffic is speeding up. You get what I'm saying, though? You get what I'm saying? So I'm all for automatic transmission. Listen, even with I just shifted again. Even with all the, I mean, if you're in an automatic truck, one, nobody's gonna know, unless they're actually watching you. shift again, and shift again, and about to shift again. Nobody know you're in an automatic truck. You know what I mean? Unless you drive for US Express, which I don't know about now, but back in the day, all these trucks was automatic. But all you gotta do is hit the throttle.
In 5 miles,
you know what I'm saying?
To continue
All you gotta
on
do
the
is hit the
freeway.
throttle. I'm all for that in this LA traffic. Cause my wrist, y'all, my wrist is tired. I was jagging off last night, and I couldn't get the stroke right. You know what I'm saying? Cause my wrist was hurting. Like I'm gonna get carpal tunnel in my wrist from doing all this shifting. Now, if it comes between me picking shifting and stroking, I'm stroking all day. Fuck a shift. Fuck a manual transmission. Again, manual transmissions are good if you're going cross country. If you're going from state to state and stuff like that, because you get to control how you go up the hills. You go up the hills, I ain't gonna say more efficiently, but you go up the hills at the rate that you want. You know. That's the only word manual transmission to me. And manual transmission is good because it gives you a sense of gratification when you hit them gears. You know what I'm saying? I'm bobtailing right now, and when I go from 6 to 7 and go from 40 to 55, and all that torque and everything kick in, just, yeah, that shit is absolutely fun and amazing. But you telling me I can get an automatic transmission? I can save my left leg because from all the clutching, which I float, but you still, like just now, I was just at a full stop. So I got to hit the clutch, put it in another gear. And I can save my wrist. And I can have my cooler right here. So if I want to pull me out some apples and grapes and shit, I ain't got to worry about the stick shift being in the way. I got all that free space right there. Come on, man. Real truck drivers drive stick. Who the fuck? See, and that goes... I'm a different dude. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because as a black dude, it's mandatory that I drink Hennessy straight. Real niggas drink Hennessy. No, I don't drink. I'm the only nigga in the club, and excuse my N-word, but I'm the only motherfucker in the club with a colorful ass. Nigga, my drink have rainbows. My shit has rainbows. My shit got umbrellas and decorations and fucking confetti. And yeah, that's me. Real men drink. Nah, real men drink what the fuck they want to drink. Real men do. Real men. See, this is the thing about real man. A real man. You don't give two shits about what everybody else is doing and what everybody else consider fun. Just because they consider it fun don't mean it's fun for me. So yes, I will be in a club with something that's got some orange and some red and an umbrella and cherries, and I will get fucked up because it's the sugar that makes you drunk and alcohol anyway. All my partners, they had a Hennessy, double shot of Hennessy straight. They done paid $20 for 2-3 shots, and me, I got me a big ass glass, and I'm sipping from a straw, and I got my pinky finger up, and still pull your chick at the same time. Shit, I'm supposed to, because you said what? You're not a real truck driver. You don't drive stick. I drove stick. I don't want to drive stick. I'm a real man because I choose to do what I want to do, what makes me feel comfortable. So next time somebody try to tell you what a real man's supposed to do, you let them know I'm a real man that makes up my own mind and do as I please. Oh man, you drink them fruity drinks. That makes you look gay. Oh really? Oh really? That makes me look gay because my drinks are fruity and fabulous. Believe that you want to. You can look at me and tell ain't a drop of sugar on me. You know what I'm saying? And that goes with trucking too. You're not a real truck driver, you don't drive a stick. Well, that's your personal opinion. And while I respect you and the First Amendment and for freedom of speech, if I can get me an automatic, I'll take me an automatic right now. When I go lease, I'd rather have an automatic. I'd rather have an automatic with a computer to shift my gears efficiently. That way, I know a clutch is the last thing I have to worry about wearing out. I ain't got to worry about burning out a clutch. I know that I'm getting the maximum amount of fuel uh, consumption from my commercial vehicle as possible because that thing is shifting at the perfect time on the tectometer. Tectometer? Is it tectometer? You know? So, manual versus automatics. Automatics are awesome, especially if you're doing like I'm doing and you're doing local stuff in a highly congested city. Manual is cool as if you're going just to pick up a load and get out the city. But with that said, I would still rather have an automatic heading out the city because the automatic you just put it on cruise. You ain't even gotta worry about that. Now, what I don't like that's coming on these newer trucks, I know for Swift, is that damn sensor. I forget what the name of it is, but the one that brakes for you and slows down for you. I don't know about that because when you drive, there's a certain amount of, it's gonna sound weird, y'all, but there's a certain amount of energy, a certain amount of flow, a certain amount of chi, a certain amount of perception that you have when you drive. That's why when you hit the brakes in your vehicle, the passenger is the one that leans forward because they're not aware of when you're about to hit the brakes. You can try it in your own vehicle. If you're riding with somebody, you hit the brakes, you're going to stay perfectly still because mentally and physically you're already prepared for the inertia of slowing down. But they're not, because they don't know when you're going to slow down. So to have something brake for me, it'll mess up my flow as far as me driving, and that's one thing that I don't know. I can't. Me personally, I just don't. I get why they got it, but mm-mm. I'd rather not have to deal with something braking for me. Slowing down is different. Automatic transmission, you slow down, but you know why you're slowing down. But when it brakes for you, because the computer feels like you're too close to a vehicle, or some people say when a train is going overhead, the sensor picks it up and it brakes. That right there, it could startle you and can have you to drive a little bit erratic because it's braking, and now you're not mentally and physically prepared to handle the initial you're like oh shit, and then now you're in the lane wiggling because it's braking for you, and now you're hitting the brake. So not only did it slow you down, but now you're slowed down. And yeah, so I don't that's the one thing I don't like that's on these newer trucks. And you can tell a truck that has it because it has a little black box right there in the front bumper or the grill. And I heard they can be adjusted or whatnot. Honestly, until I drive one, I really don't know. But again, this video is for automatic versus manual transmission. Now, everybody in the comments who's like, I would never drive an automatic. Hey, I get it. It makes you feel some type of way having that thing in your hand. Having that thing and that long pole with that knob at the end. And you like grabbing it, and you like flicking the little high low, you like flicking that thing to go ahead and hit that high gear. You like holding on to that thing when you drive. You know what I'm saying? I get it. If you like having that thing in your hand, I get it, son. But me personally, after doing OTR and now doing this local joint, I'd rather have an automatic. Because right now, I'm shifting so many gears, and the only reason why I'm shifting gears is because I want to maintain my space. Because you get cut off and all that other stuff, but you want to find a gear where you're not holding up traffic, you're keeping up with traffic. For me, anyway. And I got plenty of space right now to where I don't really have to shift or whatever. But you kind of want to, if you could pick up speed, pick up speed. Do it as safely as possible. But that's my thought on automatics versus manual. If I went lease, I would want an automatic, so I won't have to worry about burning out a clutch, which I haven't burnt out the clutch yet. And I'm a floater, but still, I don't even want to have to worry about shifting gears. They say work hard, work smart, not hard. To me, automatics is the smarter way to go. But I'll take a manual. I can handle both. I can handle a fat girl. I can handle a skinny girl. I prefer a thick girl, something in the middle, with all them hips and curves and rump. I like them when they had that little steering wheel on their side. You know how they stand up and they go like that, boo boo. Yeah, I like that. That's what I like. But how do you guys feel about it? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot of people in there like, I would never drive an automatic, and I would never, automatics are cool, automatics are this and automatics are that. But me personally, that's what I like. I don't, you know what? I say I like it, but I never drove an automatic. It's the concept of the automatic, which I get. You know, it's the concept to know that I don't have to shift gears and deal with a clutch. Now, before you guys try to go all ham on me, like, uh, you know, of course, a Swift driver gonna want to be lazy and this, and that. It's not about being lazy, there, driver. It's about doing what you feel is comfortable, what you're comfortable with. And again, if I don't have to worry about a clutch and I don't have to worry about a stick shift, I don't have to worry about having a thing in my hand all the time, and I get a little extra space right here to put my iceless water cooler, my iceless cooler right here, where I can snack all day on fruits and veggies and have space to walk around. You know, it's the little things like that that makes me think that automatics are more comfortable for me doing a local dealio. You ain't got to worry about downshifting on hills, upshifting. I'm doing it.
In
So
2 miles, stay left to continue on Pomona Freeway.
I'm doing it. So if you try to say like I'm lazy, I'm not lazy. I'm doing it. It's just that if they gave me an option, I would take an automatic. Especially too, I'm getting paid by the hour, so I don't even have to worry about getting up to speed all fast and quick or whatever. Because I get paid by the hour. So if I had an automatic, I could just sit and cruise and just play with the throttle. I ain't even got to worry about hitting gears. You know. To each his own. I'm a little tired right now, if y'all can't tell. I didn't get my stretch on, do my little walk around exercise dealio, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright. That's it. Thought I had some more to tell you, but I kind of zoned out watching this traffic and having to shift again. Oh, my poor wrist. I'm gonna have to go get like some Bengay, some arthritis stuff. You know. Alright, y'all. I'll holla. Peace.